Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. And in the last episode, guys, Sherlock and John began an investigation into a series of burglaries of Cordona's most affluent citizens, at least 3 of them. And one thing that connects all of these burglaries is they all happened the same time that a magician known as the Great Alonso was performing. So we went and visited, what was the name of that? The Gruber residence in the last episode. Now we are currently in, not the Calf residence, we're in the Lane residence where a painting has been stolen. Lady Gruber lost a black pearl necklace. And Sir Finley, who lives here, suspects his one-legged servant Vincent, who was upstairs during the show, is behind all of this. So let's go ahead and check this room, which is under renovations first, because we did see some blue paint. Also, I was told that if we're investigating a magician and not wearing the glittery top hat, what the hell are we doing with our lives? I think that's a legitimate critique. Oh?
Right, footprint, size 9.
Fella's only got one leg. Can't blame him.
Yeah, poor guy. Having to do renovations?
The paint splatters on the plank and floor don't match up.
Okay. Detective vision. Missing wallpaper roll.
If it were up to me, this renovation would have been much nicer.
Well, he's doing what he can. Doesn't look like there's anything else. See, there's the blue paint that we saw before. I guess let's go ahead and check the gallery. And this is a hallway. Oh. What are you? Slight scratches caused by a firm, flat object. Oh. Left a calling card this time. The end in Miner's End.
The end's in Miner's End. The end of what?
Of some miners, apparently.
Well, this is definitely done by the Pringles guy. Or the Monopoly guy. One of the two. Wouldn't be Mr. Peanut, he doesn't have a mustache. It does not matter who squeezes the oranges, what matters is who gets the juice.
It doesn't matter who squeezes the oranges, what matters is who gets the juice.
So, that's pretty much a message, I would think, from the thief saying, hey, someone's gonna steal from these guys, might as well be us.
Cordona Cypresses, Angelo Cicchetti, 1840.
Why is the chair there? Oh.
The frame is intact, he took only the canvas.
Oh, looks like we have enough. Let's see if we can piece this together and figure out what's what. We got here. Oh, so that's why the plank was there. Alright. So the thief put the plank down and traveled across it, like, while the auction was going on. Man, that's ballsy. No, that wouldn't have been Vincent. Especially due to the fact that the guy suspects him. I would assume Vincent's being used as a patsy. The wallpaper roll? What was the wallpaper roll used for? Well, wait, you got him there and he did put his foot down. Looks like we only have one more. So we got another artiste. No, he isn't jumping up and doing that on one leg. So I guess what we're saying here is that Vincent wasn't even up the stairs. Let's go ahead and shoot for that. And if that doesn't work, we'll go ahead and switch Vincent just being in here. Maybe he was up here being distracted, and then the thief did what he did. I'm not sure.
The thief entered the house disguised as Vincent, removed his fake peg leg, and walked across the plank to the gallery where he stole the painting.
Across the plank and back. If this is the same thief, then it's impressive workmanship.
Your valet is innocent, Sir Finlay. In fact, he wasn't even here on the day of the auction.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
The man you saw was disguised as Vincent, with both his legs present and extremely capable. As you were engrossed in the show, he walked across a plank to the gallery right above your heads. An acrobatic feat of no mean proportions.
My good old Vincent. In truth, I didn't doubt him for a second. Do you know who the brazen thief is?
Not yet, Sir Finlay, but rest assured I will find him.
I would be much obliged if you'll recover my painting, too. Just think of all the urchins who would get a chance at honest work.
Whoa. What?
Wait a moment. I thought you were planning to fund an orphanage, not a workhouse.
Bah! Workhouse. What an outdated notion. The orphans will be fed, clothed, and educated. Yes, they will also learn an honest trade. What's the harm in that? Surely it's better than picking pockets and begging on the streets.
With all due respect, Sir Finlay, this is exploitation of child labour, no matter how you look at it.
You're entitled to your opinion, sir, but the fact remains the painting belongs to me, and what I do with it is nobody's business but my own. Thank you, and good day.
Considering the lady we saw at the Gruber residence and this guy, I don't necessarily feel bad. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. For these folks who have lost priceless items. Okay, where to next? We got across the plank and back. The mirror message. Room under renovations. The wallpaper roll could be used later. I'm trying to think back to the other residents. But okay, let's go ahead and head to the burglary. Oh no, it was the guy dressed like the lieutenant colonel. Lady Caff's house on Baskerville Street, north from the crossing with Silent Way. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, here's Silent Way. There's Baskerville. I think Alonso is definitely, if not the mastermind involved in this, and he has an accomplice that assists him with everything. Oh, did I see a sandwich board? Yes, I did.
Magic is all the rage these days.
Another really nice house. Hello, ma'am.
Well, Aren't you a dashing young man? May I ask your name?
Sherlock Holmes at your service.
I'm Lady Carr, but please, call me Miriam. How have I never seen you at any of my parties? Oh, you've missed out on so much fun. The latest one was a blast. First, a magic show, and then, to everyone's surprise, an audacious burglary.
I beg your pardon, Lady Carr, but why are you so excited? Wasn't it your house that was burgled?
Let me ask you, have you ever witnessed a crime at a party? Of course not, but my guests have. Oh, it was a night to remember. Everyone's gone home, but at least I have these fine gentlemen here to keep me company.
This looks quite lax for a police investigation.
I'm sure the officers are eager to sink their teeth into the case, but I thought a small aperitif wouldn't hurt. Nothing like a little champagne to get the brain working, I say.
Okay. So we dealt with, like, greed and wrath, and now we're dealing with gluttony, maybe?
Could you be more specific? What exactly happened?
Well, there were drinks and hors d'oeuvres, followed by more drinks, of course. And then we gathered to watch the amazing Alonso saw himself in half. Oh, it was breathtaking. Some guests had to be revived with smelling salts. Then I invited everyone upstairs to see Abel's collection of curios. And there, someone had stolen Abel's treasure.
Who is Abel? Your husband, I take it?
Yes. My Abel is a famous, what do you call it, astrologist. He travels the world, digging up saucy sculptures, old chamber pots, that kind of thing. You boys and your silly hobbies.
Yeah, that's exactly what astrology is.
You mentioned a treasure.
Frankly, I have no idea what it is. Some kind of shell the size of a dinner plate. Didn't look that valuable to me. Abel brought it back from America, a place called Massachusetts or something.
You mean Massachusetts?
Yes, Massachusetts, that's what I said. He's been strangely obsessed with it ever since. Locked it inside a chest like some treasure. Poor Abel, he's going to be so upset when he returns.
Wow, this lady is looking for anything to break her routine of debauchery. It's kind of sad.
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Certainly, be my guest. Such panache. You have to see it to believe it.
Well, I guess I'm going to see it.
No problem. The investigation's well underway.
I doubt that. Alright, and... whoa. Yeah, that seemed like it was some party. Oh, you poor lady. You okay?
Sir, I only just washed the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries.
He's so angry.
Shards of a broken bottle. That must have been one wild party.
Yep, definitely comes off like it.
Oh gosh, I feel sorry for the housemaid.
Yeah, same.
Lady Carr certainly spares no expense.
I'm sure her husband abroad loves that.
Sherry, we are spending too much time hunting criminals and too little time carousing. These people certainly know how to have fun.
Archaeology is a big thing here in Cordona. Ah. Okay, hold on. They say Grand Sarray is the district that never sleeps, and they don't lie. Especially when it comes to the Caff residents. Lady Miriam Caff, wife of the acclaimed archaeologist Sir Abel Caff, has hosted 10 parties in this month alone, and she doesn't plan on stopping. With her spouse away on an expedition to Mesoamerica, Lady Caff is hosting yet another lavish gala, this time featuring Cordona's best entertainer, the Amazing Alonso. So these people... hello there, Hat.
This ribbon bears faint traces of soot. Short brown hair without a root.
Well, there ain't any rabbits in this hat.
And purple. Okay, well, if that is the case, we need to go ahead and switch from the magic hat to the magician's hat. Do we have any costuming that fits? Yeah. Anything else? It's not the same kind, is it? Okay, fine. We'll do this. Fancy. So it said that he was sawing himself in half.
An industrial-looking saw. I imagine it's fairly loud. This deceptively simple box is actually an elaborate apparatus. Alonso must be a short, lean person to be able to fit inside. The saw was working for several minutes to build up tension in the audience.
And was probably very loud. The infernal saw.
Remember we did the same trick back in the day. It takes two to perform it.
Oh, that's true, John. Oh. Nothing there. Can we go upstairs without this woman beating us into a fine jelly? I'm sorry. Yeah, tipped over light. Oh, it's like the relic room. Yes, indeed. And a mini saw. Helicoid spiral sculpture, unknown material, Massachusetts, 1878. Massachusetts, huh? Maybe near Innsmouth? Oh, Hell's Bells. That's the symbol that's on the Necronomicon.
This doesn't make sense. Why haul this machine up here if one could just steal the chest?
Ooh. It's like a spiral shell.
I'm not half bad, am I? You have to admire the gall.
Yeah, but leaving the messages, that's spicy.
It looks like a leaf from a fruit tree. Botany's not exactly my forte, but it could be a pomegranate, possibly?
Oh, that seems to be enough. Okay, well, hold on. We got a... Was that Cthulhu? Cthulhu pedestal, stone and silver, Riley, date unknown. Man, I'll tell you what. Considering the legit creepy moments that happened during Sinking City, they would have been amazing if they made like a new Sherlock Holmes Cthulhu game. Like a sequel to The Awakened. Mummy of a Young Woman, Egypt, 1000 BC. Tribal Totem, Expedition to Central Africa, 1875. Votive Relief with a Woman, Stone and Marble, Athens, 400 BC.
I can tell this one is old.
Mayan Artifacts, Excavations in Quirigua, Guatemala, 1873. Sorry if I just butchered that. And nothing on that table. Alright. Let's figure out what happened here. So she did... What was her testimony? Do we have that here? Room under renovations. Lady Cap's Marathon. Okay, it doesn't really say her testimony. Oh, so the thief used the power saw. Yeah, that wasn't happening. Oh, there are only 2? That would make sense. Everyone here would probably be out of their gourd on alcohol and Lord knows what else. So, oh, there's one over there. Never mind. Party foul. I guess that could be either, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this here just because it makes sense with the wine dropping. They're holding their ears. Oh, the saw! Now remember, she said that he was sawing himself in half. Okay, let's go with this.
To saw the chest and mask the sound, the thief used the same equipment as in the magic trick, and at exactly the same time.
The amazing synchronicity. Yeah, that's true, because they would have to know exactly... Or if the thief was up here and heard the saw start, then they could go ahead and start it and get through here. Still, that takes a lot of practice and preparation, and scouting too. So that explains why they were holding their ears and dropped the wine bottle. I don't think there's anything else. Wait a minute, there was a door up here that we didn't try. Okay, never mind. That leads to the ladies' chambers, I would imagine.
Are you quite certain that you don't want a drink, Mr. Holmes?
Leaf of a fruit tree. Pomegranate inside the house, so it must come from the garden outside. Oh. So we just look for a pomegranate tree. I know this because we have one at my work.
That's it, a pomegranate.
Did you see anything, sir?
May I ask you something?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
This ladder's pretty long.
Long enough to reach the first floor.
Discarded ladder, so probably grabbed a leaf as they were making their way up to the window. Is there anything else?
These gardening clothes look dirty, but those aren't grass stains. It's paint. These are fake.
Okay. Was it size 9, I bet?
Large boot, size 9. The rubber is very thin, too thin for actual gardening work.
So probably was moonlighting as a gardener to get the lay of the land. So yeah, tons of preparation. Let's see if we can talk to her now.
I can tell you how the crime occurred, Ma'am, but first, if you'll indulge me, you don't have a full-time gardener, do you?
No, I don't. Why, do you think the lawn needs mowing?
Your lawn is perfectly fine. I just wanted to confirm my theory. The thief was disguised as a gardener in order to blend in with the servants. He used a ladder to climb up to the first floor and later escape.
But the sawing? Surely we would have been alerted by the sound.
Ah, this is where it gets interesting. You see, the thief timed it precisely to match Alonso's performance. Evidently, he knew the trick inside out.
Golly gosh, that makes it even more extraordinary.
Golly gosh.
Mr. Holmes, you are a delight. You absolutely must come to my next shindig.
I can't think of anything I'd rather do less, but this investigation is far from over. Farewell.
Okay, do we have all evidence collected? Are we good? Yeah. Trail of clues. The thief left behind 3 clues. 4 cards on the dressing table, ace, 8, 7, 8. The end and miner's end written in a mirror. And a gardener's disguise from a costume shop. Alright, ace, 8, 7, 8. 1, 8, 7, 8. Oh, that's a year. 1878. Alright. The end in miner's end and a gardener's disguise from a costume shop. And it says we need to check an archive. I was wondering what those cards were for. Which archive do we choose, though? Wait. A gardener's disguise from a costume shop. So, I don't know. Would be the Chronicle. You know, let's try City Hall, because we may be able to look up the costume shop business. And then if that doesn't work, we'll try the newspaper. Maybe our thief owns the costume shop, or at least did some business there.
Have you found anything helpful?
Oh, yes. Okay, subjects, well, let's go to the period. 1800, so 1878. Registry. Wait, miner's end. Businesses. Gimbel's Costume Atelier, located on Copper Street between Lestrade Street and Furrier Street in Miner's End. Established in 1878, it went into bankruptcy the same year. The building has since been abandoned. Oh. Alright. Well then. We know where we're going. Located on Copper Street between Lestrade and Furrier. Where's Lestrade? Wait, there's Copper Street. So right there, we got a little bit of a trek ahead of us. I assume we'll either find the thief or the great Alonso himself. And north we go. We look so magical.
Not bad.
Is this the intersection? Yes, it is. Wait, do we need to... Sorry, I saw that symbol and was just like, well, what's going on here? Oh, I didn't go far enough. Copper Street between... Yeah, Lestrade and Furrier. Maybe in here? It seems to be the location. Do I need to pin? You know what? I need to pin this, don't I? Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I think this is actually a good place to go ahead and end the episode. When we get back, we'll find the costume shop and see where the story goes from here. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later dates, everyone.